Good morning, everybody. How you all doing? And welcome back to HR New Beginnings. Okay, now without further ado, let's get on with the show and see what I've been doing in between episodes. Okay, here we go. Right. Oh, really? Never mind. Right. The trees have finally got golden, so we're going to deal with those today. I moved those. As you can see, I've done a bit of work on top of the hill, and I've built that. I'm not too displeased with that. Right. I've moved the machines over here, which I'll explain in a minute. That's for... Oh, is that you done them already? Brilliant. Oh, is that all? That's all the pumpkin seeds I've used, which I will show you in a tick. Let's go upstairs. Oof. Now, as you can see from the mini-map, well, just in front of us, there's quite a bit has gone on. I had to make a pumpkin farm to get all the pumpkins, because I wanted it well lit. There's even pumpkins under here, under each of these pools of water. And also as well, I will say these bricks on the outside, because it's all blocked off, but there are these posts, these and this, whoop, all around this area. That's where I'm going to put my New Beginnings ancient trees. Thank you, Heidi. So that's what they're for. Now, the pumpkin farm. Thank you, Heidi. Good go. Where did we go? Oh, yes. Now, well, one of the first things I did when I spaced this out was actually move all the plants up here, and then I've slowly been getting everything, so I had enough seeds to do that. I've got, I think, one spare. Oh, sorry. Here we are. I wanted to show you this from the air. I'm quite pleased with that. That looks quite nice. And also you can see all these posts is where the trees are going to be. Now, up here is where I'm going to have some of my nature's aura altars and bits. I'm going to have probably one there, so that they actually do sort of fit in with the environment. Now, let's quickly go on to these. And now I've shown you that. No, where are we? Okay, mode. Survival. There we go. Oh! So anyway, I spent all this time getting all of these, and then I made sure all the seeds were planted at the same time. And what I've done, all empty, because I really wanted to find out how different the raw thing is, the top one. I had one seed, so that's what was left. But I was finding that the normal farmland seemed to grow them quicker. Not a lot to say. Now, hang on, let's get downstairs so we can get rid of the wolf howling. I'm not happy with that. That's not going to stay, but I'm going to do something with that. Or this. I've just been moving stuff over, trying to figure out where everything is going to go. Not an easy choice. Still, the good thing is the tools. Oh, are you falling out again? Let's see, shall we? Okay, you go in there. I think that's the thing about these pipes. They can just drop out. But I've crushed, finally, everything. Oh, that's handy. And we've got loads in here. Let's have a quick look. Iron, I will need tin, lead, silver, lead, nickel, platinum, zinc, bismuth, uranium. Okay, so I'm going to put the iron in and the tin. Let's just get these going a little bit. Right, so we've got some materials to play with. I'll keep that for restoring that. Now, because I was running around doing stuff, I made these pipes. Now these pipes, I only made the basic ones. Basic item pipe. There we are. I've got these two. Now this one is just 6 iron and glass. Okay, that gives you 6 of those little things there. I made 12. Now these, there's a piston, and a piston is just wood, cobblestone, iron and redstone, but surrounded by more iron. So each of these takes 6 iron. And what you do, that is how it, that's the extracting button. So if you don't have that, so for instance like there, nothing will be pulled out of that chest, but it will be pulled from the crusher and across. And I've set it like that. Oh, excuse me a second. And we're back. Sorry about that. Mrs. GP just came back, as you could hear from Heidi. Right. What did we get up to? Oh yes. Okay, so we got the pipe sorted and done. That's not how it's going to be long term. Well, listen to that echo. That is purely just so that I could get things sorted and I didn't have to stand here doing it all. Yeah, we've got some bone meal. Right. So, let's see. I've sorted out that. Oh, I can plant the Imperium seed now. Oh, yes, that's what I was going to say as well. Sorry, Mars. Oh, look, you see? They sprout occasionally. Now, this gives you a higher chance to get something. Yeah, this, oh, has sprouted quicker. One. So there's one in that one, one in that one. And that's the seed I already had. Now, what will, I believe, make them go quicker, which is something we will have to make in the future, is, where are we? I am these, no, gemstone, okay, where are we? There. Oh, I hope they're in here. So it's the farmland. And then, oh, here we are. The growth accelerator. These are quite interesting in the fact that this will grow the plant above it faster. And it's got, but it only does 12 blocks up. Then you've got, after the Imperium, you've got the Prudentium and the Tertium. Right the way up. Now there doesn't seem to be one of the Insanium growth accelerators. However, if you imagine that, that works for 60 blocks above it, which is kind of insane because you could have a farm, and my idea is you have a farm for this, and eventually these things you can make seeds that will grow chickens, nether quartz, all manner of things. And if you have a base underneath the bottom tier that is something like that, the growth accelerator, certainly the very final one, the supremium one, that one, that will produce extra growth for the plants for 60 blocks above it. So if you were to take it that there's one layer which is the dirt, then there's a layer which is the plant, then the space above it for room, you could technically make a really, really tightly packed farm. No, you'd have to have it 4, wouldn't you? Really? So you could have 15 farms above that one block under there that would all have that same growth acceleration. However, each block of supremium, no, each supremium essence, I believe, is 256 of the baby essences, the inferium essences. So it's a lot of growing. That's why I keep saying, and I have said on several occasions, start them early. And as soon as you can get some seeds going, get some seeds going. Oh, by the sounds of things, I don't know if you heard that, we have got pillagers. Where are you? Oh, and they're in. Can you hear that? Aha. Oh, they're up there. Hello, boys. Okay. Right. I've got to say, I wouldn't be doing this if it was the ones with axes. What was I hitting him with? Oh, I was hitting him with my crafting bench. Well, that's pretty daft. And I've got a banner. And I've got an essence. Everyone else down? Okay. We seem clear. Let's have a quick look on the map. We're after red dots. No. I think the campfires seem to be keeping them away. They just meander in from some direction. Okay. We need now to get on with nature's aura. Oh, look at all this gold. Right. Okay. The amount of time they've actually had, they should all be perfectly done now. And I gave them enough time and space to actually, hopefully, okay, maximize how many leaves we would have. Okay, that's good. Because we're going to be using these for recipes for a long time. So I thought, let's get a load in now before we get too far. I also, today we're just doing nature's essence if we can. However, for tomorrow, I want to look at food. I want to look at the seeds I've got. I want to try and find a fairly optimal food that gives you a good number of hunger bars or haunches, but also as well a goodly amount of saturation. How are we doing? Oh, I say, that's not bad, is it really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, 6.5. There we go. So let's see. Now we need me book. Right. The Book of Natural Aura. Eat my last bit of bread. Right. So where do we get to? The Ritual of the Forest. When starting out as magical botanist, it proves beneficial to use the powers of nature on a more direct level. Hang on. Are you down there? No. Oh, for goodness sake, they're in the cave still. Okay, I'm going to leave them there for the minute. Where are they? They've interrupted. Oh, for goodness sake. Isn't that... Right. Oh. That's better. Oh, and that's Heidi having a bit of a bark in the background. Wasn't there one over here? Over that way. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's the second one. Okay. Well, now hopefully they will leave us alone so we can get on with what we're supposed to be doing. How cheeky. How rude. Let's just eat a bunch. I've got loads of apples. Right. So, forgive me, where were we? It proves beneficial to use the powers of nature on a more direct level before delving directly into the aura itself. The ritual of the forest uses properties of gold powder to incorporate the power of natural ingredients directly into a fresh, growing tree, devouring it in the process, but at the same time transforming it into useful tools and items. To construct this ritual, one has to place gold powder in the configuration shown on the next page, with some wooden stands around that which will hold the ingredients. Then the correct sapling must be placed in the middle, and either through some kind of fertilizer or through the inevitability of time, the growth will start. So we need... So if we press... Let's have a look. We'll visualize that when we're going to place it. But that clicks it. Hang on, if I just come out of there, you can actually see it places it. Don't need that just yet. But we need 2, 4, 6. We need 8 logs and leaves. So if we just pop that there. Oh, they're on top, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. I need in here, we'll have some oak saplings. Let's get rid of that and that. I want to keep that. Get rid of those. Dear, dear, dear. Right. So let us. Oh, how rude, aren't they, really? Oh, I left my door open. That's kind of suicidal, isn't it, really? Still, at least we're all well lit here. And they shouldn't be able to come up here. Well, yes, they will come around the edges. Because I've made it so it's all open. Oh, here we are. Okay. Fertilized special soil 1. Farmland 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, this is what I mean. I'm thinking farmland for the win initially. No, that's... Yeah, that's got the seed in it. We're not getting seeds. There we go. So at the moment, even if I put maybe one... No, it's back on. Even if I've put one in the wrong place... That's proving that farmland seems to be better than this, unless it needs to be the next one up, which means we'd have to use every piece of farmland would have to have 4 pieces of Imperium to make it slightly better. That's an awful lot. Now, this is really weird, as I will say. I'm finding all manner of things just laying around. It's almost like, oh, I don't know, is our aura that good that we are just being gifted with things? I found a train track up here the other day. And it's like a train track. Yeah, train track. Wasn't particularly special train track, but it was still a train track. And I'm just going... No idea. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Those purple flowers, they're wildflowers, they're very pretty. Right. And oh dear. Here we go again. Sorry, time for... That's a sheep. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have a quick... I've got to remember the fact that you can jump that. I don't think mobs jump though. Ooh. Come on. And bop. Here we go. Right. Okay. Next. Right. So what we've got leaf. We've got those. We've got the 8 stands that we need. And silly, isn't it? We've already spent 20 minutes just doing this little bit. Nope. Keep doing that. Turn off the book when you're going to open the gate. Excuse me again, sorry. Here we are. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, that's life goes on. Now, up here. Now, I want this to be a path leading across and round. So we go here. We visualize it. And here we are. As you can see. No. And pop that down. And also the good thing is, if you look at the block, it tells you on the top, my whaler. Hang on, let's have a look. Whaler settings, general overlay, general. Done. Overlay. Oh, here we are. Color, nope. Display scale. Format. Oh, I say, okay, no, that's fine. So what I would normally do is I will turn it off. That's actually, do you know what? Let's just turn it off. Display, no, right. That's better. I just turned it, okay. Do you know what? It's just being difficult today. Right, we do that. No, we do that. Whaler settings. General. No. Done. That's better. Now you will see up on top of that bar, it says 0 of 25. And it also tells you what it is you need to find. So, if you were to just look up wooden stand, it will do that for you. And as you can see, our little bar across the top is going up. Now, if we look up gold powder that we need for the recipe, gold powder, there it is. It's really easy. And the pattern that we need uses 16. Here we are. 8. Uses 16 bits of gold dust. And when you place it down, it's very much like redstone. So if you do make a mistake, doesn't matter. You just knock it like you would redstone, it will come straight off. Now for the ritual to work, we need to put a little. It's done. Now, nothing is going to happen when that tree grows because we haven't told it what we want it to do. So, aura bottling. We need some aura. So now we've got to go and jump again. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this and I only did the start levels. So I am still sort of learning. So I need some glass, which I haven't brought over yet. Foolish, foolish. We go here. That makes a huge difference without the trees here. Let's have a look. Have we got any sand, any glass? 39. So if I went... Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, that's pretty daft. I have got... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That will make bottles, but you have to have the bottles. You need to put with some planks to make bottle and cork. Now this bit is very easy, but I will say now, what did I do with them? Oh, okay, they went there. Fine. Right. Now all you do is you just hold on to them, right click, and we've got a bottle of sunlight. The first time I did this, I just stood still and went blah 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 blah, and I did about 40. And I don't know if it affected the aura there. Or not, actually. I think it did, because that's where I had that horrible scare. So... yeah, look, more gunpowder. It's like it just falls from the sky. It's really strange, and it's like... here we go. Oh, eggs. Barley seeds? I have got loads of wildflowers. Right. However, this is what I mean. If you just wander around where your base is... oh, and I do want that. I'll get rid of the one piece of glass, actually. Eggs galore. Look at all the eggs. It's incredible. And all these eggs are presumably just put here by... oh, there is a chicken somewhere. But you see what I mean about if you need eggs? I think one chicken produced all those eggs. It's just insane. So, I'll pick that all up in a bit. But for now, we've done the bottles. Aura plants. Now, oh, while you're walking around, so let's hope, no, hang on. Night is falling, or the crickets are speaking. Let's, oh okay, that's just in the desert. Let's go over here so I can read part next. Oh, I did those as well with the trowel. So I just got it random. Right. A natural occurrence that helped the discovery of aura are certain kinds of vegetation that appear almost everywhere in the world. These two plants, specifically aura blooms and aura cacti, are known to cause the area around them to naturally contain a higher concentration of aura when they first grow. The aura bloom grows in any kind of area where there is grass to be found, usually in small patches. Finding areas like these can be especially useful when first starting out with aura, since it is much less destructive for the environment to collect aura using bottle and cork here. Okay, that's what I meant about I drained the aura by collecting it in sunlight. The aura cactus grows in deserted areas, of any colour, as well as mesa regions. Since these areas are usually fairly barren, with not many plants to be found, these can be a good starting point as well as a nice decoration. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Since they, along with their bloom counterpart, fit perfectly inside flower pots. However, it says, are known to cause the air around them to naturally higher... only known to cause the area around them to naturally contain a high concentration of aura when they first grow. So what I'm going to try and figure out, what we've got to do is try and figure out how do we actually grow them. Do they spread naturally? Don't know. Okay. We did the aura bloom, the two trees. The brilliant trees, the ritual of the... oh. I think we've done all of... ah. Okay, the token of joy. We need... I'm thinking we need a flower, a torch, a bottle, apple, iron and leaves. So if I just found some flowers, oh, here we are, and we put that up there. So you mean that there's a rail that just dropped from I don't know where. And let me put my bag there, because we're going to need the apple as well, and get rid of I don't need that, don't need the seeds or the wire or that or that or that or that or the sand. I will cook up between episodes. Silver ore. Boop. There you go. And another sleep. Oh my word, this is... come on, I want to get this ritual underway. Now, here we are. Nope. that one. So we've got some of those. We've got torches, we've got flowers, we've got those. We need iron ingots. And I think I put some in here. Right. Let us go. Oh. And we want to see some results, don't we? So let's hope we manage to do it within 5. Because that's actually, we have to grow the tree. I love the effect this gives as well. Because when I first started on the new beginnings, the first one, I was enthralled by this. Now, you don't have to put them in any particular order. That's the important thing to bear in mind. I want a flower. I want some of those. Oh, and I want some iron. Excuse me. That's also why I started as well with the right click on it. That will do the job. There we go. Let's have a flower there. And we wanted, and I like, if I do it from the book, because then I know that I've done everything. The iron ingot and the bit of gold, and then all we need, pick that up, come on, right in the middle we put our tree. So everything is now ready for our first ritual. You ready for this? Let's see if we can get this to work. Come on. Yes, now watch that. Isn't that beautiful? And all the bits disappeared, and it soaks up the aura, and boop, we've got ourselves 2 little tokens of joy. Don't know what we're going to use them for, but let's have a look, shall we? So we have now done all of that section. We've got something that's locked that we can't get to. Harnessing. We've got to make the natural aura. Here we are. On creating aura. I just want to see if I can create my first tree and then we're done. Creating aura is a practice that will quickly be required by any magical botanist making use of it. Before getting into the matter, it should be noted that there are several devices whose sole purpose is to create aura, most of which the reader may discover later down the line. By default, most of these devices do not have the creational strength to create aura beyond the range of the environmental eye. We'll come to that next time. Once an amount of aura close to that is reached in the air, these creational devices will behave in different ways. Some shutting off completely, others contributing their behavior without creating any aura. In the process, of course, they can be stopped manually using an aura detector or similar. Later on, this behavior can be changed using the creational catalyst. Ancient trees. Right. A way of replenishing the aura in an area are ancient trees. Once an ancient sapling is created, it will grow like a normal tree, but its leaves will start increasing the aura levels back to normal slowly. So it doesn't make more aura, but if you damage aura in an area, it restores it to normal. The tree, however, does not fare well during this process. As its leaves aura is drained into the world, the leaves start dying, leaving the tree bare if enough is drained, which is sad. Now, so let's have a look. We need saplings, flowers, we need a poppy and a dandelion, wheat seeds and sugarcane. Right, let's go quickly get some of that, shall we? Because I would like to make another tree. And what I'm going to do is I'll bring you back in a tick as soon as I've collected it all. Be right back. Here we are now. Okay, according to the book, we need sapling, sugarcane, flour, gold, and wheat. So we've got sapling, sugarcane, flour, gold thing, wheat. So we're ready, and I've got my bone meal. Let's see, shall we? Oh, it happened to be a huge... Oh, I wonder what's going to happen to that tree. Because they're all connected. And come on. There it is. Oh, wow. We got 2. Oh, I'm not complaining about that. Right, so I do want to show you, if you are new to this, what they actually look like. Because we've got 2. So I need to go around the other way. I'm not going to worry about knocking down walls and things. Here we are. Yes, they will provide shade for mobs. However, oh, where's my pick? Oh, there it is. Take pick. Right. And I think I want it there, actually. You ready? Come on, beautiful. Just grow. Holy moly, do you see what it did? It's all the things are spread. And look at the aura and bits. Isn't that lovely? You can see the little dots of aura coming off. And I think I underestimated just how big they are. So I don't think I need one there. Let's get number 2 in, shall we? Here we are. Here's where we're going to put number 2. So we get an idea of just what this is going to be like. I'm going to put it... I will put it there, actually. Stand back a little bit. Are you ready? Well, there we go. Oh, and it just grew out. Okay, I am going to take that one. Hang on, let me just... And I'll take that one as well, just so it looks a bit better. I'm like pruning. So, when we go here, let's get in. That's why I wanted the place surrounded by them. Because you imagine that it's going to be all the way around. I might have them a bit thinner than they were. That's huge, that one. They just look so good. No, I think with that we've created our ancient trees. I'm going to have to create a lot more of them, really. But the good thing is they will put a balance, because using machines, farming, I believe, does have an effect, a direct effect, on the aura in an area. So the one thing is you don't want to do is you don't want to deplete your aura. Let's just get rid of some of these, so I can have my tools back. There. Because, let's have a look over here, shall we? Right. I want to see. So I would say, which is the one with seed? That one. It's not worth making this soil when we're getting... So in the same time that I've had both of them running, this one has 14, 16, 18, and that's 24. Although, now, how do you make a seed? A seed, is it worth 4? Imperium seed. Oh, okay. Because they're going to be 8 then. So to make that would cost me 8. So that's 6. So effectively, to actually make the seeds would be 16. So that would be equivalent to 30. So it's slightly pulling ahead. Yeah, still not convincing. No, I am. Those seeds will make a difference. because if we quickly look at the seeds, and what do we use those for? Do you know what? The Imperium Seeds. So, while you are making your fields grow, and to get your initial stock of Imperium up and running, so you had a full field, this way seems to be a good way because it gives you more seeds. And each seed is worth 8 Imperium. However, once you've got your seeds and you've got your field ready, I would suggest it would make sense to transfer to the normal farmland, but you make the things underneath it, which we will get to. That's going to be an interesting thing. Because when this is my test field, and it's because it's a 9x9. Eventually this won't be for the essences, this will be for other things. But it's a good place to start. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, we've been 40 minutes, so forgive the long episode. GP on the PC, signing off with a very nice tree in the background. So between now and tomorrow, you take care, be safe, and thank you to all those people who've subscribed and left comments and liked. You're all amazing. Thank you so very, very much. So between now and tomorrow, take care and keep safe. Bye-bye for now.